RAY stock is the move in the regular session of today, the 11th of March 2025. The stock printed as much as 100% gain. Currently now it's now roughly 87%. We haven't found any news behind the spike. What we know that maybe behind the spike is because it's a low float stock, around 3.2 million shares outstanding. So the float could even be less than what we're looking at right now. So just given all of this, expect that the company might at any point without any notice decide to issue more shares because they have a low float, and sometimes these spikes are associated with the prospect of raising more funds and issuing more shares, diluting the shares. It's what's it's in there. It's what's available to them, and it's just something that you have to deal with if you're diluted, and I know the value of your stock plunges. So we haven't found any news. It printed as high as 1.93 on this 1 minute chart. If we have a look at the 4 hour chart, you might see something different. Let's have a look. Yes, 1.93 is also the same. Yeah, and a reasonable, decent amount of volume, quite unusual. Unusual amount of volume is what's involved in this spike. So it seems, given the fact that it's a volatile stock, low float, penny stock, you can imagine that a lot of market participants will be involved, and maybe that's what we have this volume that is sticking out now. So volatility expansion. You can see the divergence of the upper and lower line of its price channel here on this 4 hour chart. So if we come back to trading view, you can see that the stock hasn't been around for a very long time. It started trading sometime in May of last year, and but we're just seeing the 200-day moving average beginning to show up. So given all of that, we can see that the underlying trend is a bearish one. It's 200-day moving average sloping bearishly lower. And as things stand right now, it's probably expected that maybe we don't have any extrapolation. Since we don't have, there's no extrapolation for its 10 and 21-day moving averages, surprisingly. But given all of those things, all that is going on right now, we can say that we have upper projections of 2.24 and 2.62 based on what's going on its daily chart. So if we have a look at its 1 minute chart here in a trading view, we might be able to just see what's going on. Okay, there indeed are extrapolations, and let's see, upper projection of all the way towards around $1.9, probably a retest of the highs of 1.93 that it printed in intraday. Yeah, 1.93 is the intraday high of today. 1.84 is also another projection. 1.75, but these are very short term. This is a very short term chart. May not be of use to you by the time you're watching this. Let's look at a 5 minute chart and see. So we have some. The interesting thing about this is that we may be able to use some of the prices. It has some of the rejections and supports, and maybe try and even add to the projections we have. We have 1.83, and we have down here 1.55. Okay, we can do something. 1.83, 1.83 minus 1.55, we have 0.28. Not really going to give us a lot. Multiply by 2.618. We have 0.73, add that to the current price of 1.57. We have 2.3. Okay, yeah, so we have something, 2.3, but it's just within the sort of projections we have. It just goes on to validate the sort of projections we have. It just consolidates the ones we have. It has a downward projection here of 1.4 to 1.22 and all the way down to 1.09. This is its 5 minute chart. Yeah. Not that really a lot is going to be of much value to you, even though we have been able to use some data there to do some projections. But let's come down to the 45 minute chart. No upper projections here. Let's go back a bit as well, 10 minutes, and see. Let's see. Yeah, we have rejections and supports as well. Let's see. We have here 1.83 and 1.59. So still going to give us the sort of projections we have already. Okay, let's look at the 2 hour chart and see what's going on. Yeah, steep upward push, extrapolation for higher prices on the 2 hour chart. Let's have a look at the 4 hour chart and see what's going on. Yeah, extrapolation to the upside, including momentum as well. Momentum is expected to remain strong up till Thursday the 13th. Yeah, you can see here, highly volatile penny stock. I think these projections all the way towards 5.57 that were in play as of the 2nd of January were governed by the fact that it's a low float and the penny stock as well. So yeah, high the algos most certainly have read that it is a highly volatile stock. So if this makes you happy, not in play at the moment, 5.6, man, you can take that. 4.92, 4.95, then 3.93. They're not in play at the moment, but we have a 2.23. We have 2.23. Yes, the sort of projections we had, but currently not in play. Here we have downward projections of 0.6106. We have 0.448, even all the way down to some prices even lower than that, 4341. Yeah, so RAY stock strong in a bearish trend, low float and penny stock, highly volatile. Just doing it, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.